You may have seen footage of this community garden before. This is a community garden in Strand. SAIE has provided training and resources to this community, Isivuna, in order for them to develop their own urban farm for the purposes of self-sustainability and to develop their own business. The goal being that the community would develop a entrepreneurial mindset, and that can be applied to not only this farming business but any kind of business that they choose to take part of in future. What you are seeing now is footage of 2 months later, and we are so proud of Isivuna for the efforts that they've put in to get their crops to this point. They've already started harvesting their spinach and spring onion and started selling it. So they've already generated an income from their garden and built relationships with street vendors for them to sell their cabbage and spinach to. There was one vegetable, however, that they struggled to find a market for, and that was the celery. The community in Strand was just not familiar with using celery in their cooking. So we're here at SAIE's office, and I just wanted to explain how SAIE tried to assist Isivuna with selling the celery. That celery was ready to be harvested, and so SAIE found a fruit and veg stall that agreed that they would take the whole lot of the celery that Isivuna had at a certain rate. When it came to harvest day, we harvested all that celery, and then was planning on taking to that fruit and veg store. The fruit and veg store, who was made aware that the celery was going to be harvested, then said that he wouldn't be taking the celery anymore, and so we were very disappointed. I was very disappointed. I ended up having to put it on my WhatsApp status and in the plant groups that I was in that, listen, we harvested 100 bunches of celery. We need help selling it. And so I was on a mission to sell those 100 bunches and ended up selling to people directly to their homes. Some people came to my house to pick up the bunches that they ordered. And fortunately, all 100 bunches were sold. So Isivuna will get the money that they've worked so hard for. As I was delivering celery to the customers, street vendors would see me bringing celery to them, and then also would ask me like, how much is the celery, can I buy? And so we end up selling to some street vendors as well. Yeah, so all 100 bunches were sold, but doing things this way isn't very sustainable, and so we want to build reliable relationships with retail markets, business owners that are interested in organically grown fresh produce. We have community gardens and schools producing a lot of produce, and some of the produce they get to sell within their community, but sometimes supply is greater than the demand. So therefore it would be very helpful if we had relationships with business owners who are interested in purchasing fresh produce from these organic farmers. The cost of growing food organically is a lot higher than your commercial farming methods, but there's a lot more benefits to growing organically, and I know that there are businesses who appreciate organic food and would want to stock that and would want to sell that to their customers. So if you are a business owner who would like to sell organic produce, reach out to us. I'll put the details in here.